When you are talking about attracting the right people in your network, check yourself. Check yourself. Are you valuable? Do you have the right mindset? Do you have the right attitude? Do you have the right principles? Do you have the right skills? Are you forward looking? Do you sound intelligent? Are you really intelligent? Are you driven? Are you somebody worth having as a good friend or as a good somebody in the inner circle? When you have these things, I bet you automatically you attract the right people who are almost thinking like you, are in the same social class like you, and everything. So, as you are intentionally, and I'm using the word intentionally, right? Please, in all you do in this success journey, intentionally invest in your relationships. Intentionally take the lead to make sure that you have the right relationships. And let me give you a tip of how you do this. Many of you that you follow me, I talk a lot about relationships. And maybe you have been thinking, how can I really help my people, help the people? Because sometimes you may see people around you and you see, like, see, these people, we can really form a good inner circle and become good friends, but you don't know how to go about it. Is there anybody here like that? Are you here like that? Leave me a comment. If you are here and there are some friends around you where you know you have seen that this person, the way they live their life, the way who they are, you would like to really get them together and build an inner circle. You can take that leadership. Is there anybody who wants to do that? How can you build this inner circle? Let's say that where you are right now, when you look at people around you, there are some people you call friends around you. You guys only do things together once in a while and all of that. But you want to take the friendship to the next step where you have an inner circle where it's driven by code, respect, support, love, togetherness, growth. There is no jealousy. There's only support. You support. You want to really create that structure, that inner circle that will benefit you and benefit them. What can you do? Let's say you are the one who have that initiative. Here's what I did. I identified them. And I created an emergency WhatsApp group, and I just put everybody inside. And before creating that WhatsApp group, I stated the objectives of the WhatsApp group. Then at the end, I said, after reading this objective for this group, if you don't feel like being part of this community, you are free to leave. I will not have anything against you. That's what I did. But remember that I carefully selected, and I did not talk to them behind the scenes. No, I wanted it to be that way so that they understand. And if you respect me as your friend, you will stay in my WhatsApp group I've created to hear what I have to say first before you even leave, right? So I did not, that's why I did not talk to them one-on-one, because I was already rating the deepness of the friendship for each individual based from the beginning of that. That's what I did. Then I created like a 10-point reason for that. And I said, okay, you see, and fortunately, most of the friends, we know ourselves like just from afar, right? But in that inner circle, in that inner circle, I was like the person who was like the main person where, drag them together and all of that. So I created structure, all of that, and I brought them together, and then we started a discussion, right? And I introduced the concept. And with the concept introduction, the first thing I needed was to make people to understand and to buy into the concept. You get the concept? So, and also, what do you think about this initiative? And people said, oh, it's good, it's great, it's a nice idea, I think it's going to help us all, and all of that, right? Good. Now, I see somebody raising a question that I notice a lot of dishonesty too, if you are not careful though. Now, again, it all depends who you attract into your circle. Let me tell you, there are millions of honest, hardworking people. right? So if you have the right, um, your job, first of all, is not to judge people. Your job is to be the right person. Your job is to be upright and righteous. That's the first you have to do in life. Forget about others being dishonest first. Are you honest? Are you righteous? Can you be trusted? Do you have integrity? Sort yourself out first before you are pointing out or accusing fingers at others, right? But let me tell you something. One thing I've noticed is your personality will attract the same thing. My guys in my network, we have never experienced dishonesty. We have never experienced failure or anything for the no, we have never experienced that. But it doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes. But there are certain things that we have never seen happen in our inner circle. Do you know why? Because your nature, see, I don't know how this works for you, but if you are, like for example, if you're around me and you don't respect time, I bet you we cannot stay for 2 months. The friendship will crumble because time is very important to me. You miss out time, I will just start avoiding you. So that's why I said earlier, when you want to attract good people in your network, the kind of personality that you embody and practice will determine the kind of people that you attract into your network. That's why you see smokers working with smokers. Drug addicts have drug addicts as friends.